So, if you do not know, which I'm sure you definitely do know, Payton Talbott was fraud checked at UFC 311 last weekend. Uh, it's a bittersweet feeling. It is sweet because fraud checks are just entertaining. It's just fun to see a guy that everybody was talking about how good he was to be demoted to like nothing, which I don't think is just. By the way, I think one loss isn't supposed to fucking propel you down to hell in terms of like career and shit like that. But um, I don't know. It's still fun. It was still fun to see. But yeah, bitter because Peyton Talbot has been somebody. He's been a fighter that I've been really just like supporting and raving about and praising for a long time. And it's just because of the way he fights. He fights like I said, like so assured of himself. Like he knows what he's doing, really confident. Not a lot of fighters fight so confident. And it kind of gave a feeling of like this guy is definitely fucking going somewhere. And his precision, his accuracy, all of that just it makes him such a strong rising star until his fight with Raoni Barcelos. Raoni Barcelos, a veteran, a well seasoned veteran, and the two came to blows at UFC 311, and Raoni Barcelos within like less than 30 seconds went right for a fucking single leg. Wasted no time on just fucking full on driving for a takedown. He wanted to get Payton to the ground so bad, right out the fucking gate. I like the words are escaping me. Just clawing for a fucking takedown, and he got it. His drive, his willpower, he outwilled Payton Talbot. To the point where it was just domination. Payton didn't know what the fuck to do. Went through a lot of emotion. But yeah, let me take my time with this. Like I said, Raoni Barcelos almost immediately able to put Payton Talbot in terrible positions. I don't want to say he was laying and praying, but just kind of dominating when it came to grappling, bringing Payton Talbot to the ground, holding him there. Even on the feet, Payton Talbot had moments, but so did Raoni Barcelos, landing a spinning back fist at one point too. But a lot of punches from Raoni were landing. That coupled with the domination when it came to ground game, Raoni put on a fucking clinic and absolutely fraud checked the fuck out of Payton Talbot. Payton had the haircut. A lot of people are chalking it up to that he cut his hair, so that kind of his aura just left him as soon as he cut his hair. Wouldn't disagree, but in terms of seriousness, Payton just kind of fell flat. He came to blows with a veteran, with somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing, and got big brothered, like somebody said, like one reporter said, he got big brothered. He got big fucking brothered in there. He got the experienced one came in and put a wailing on the little boy, and that's the what is it? That's the softest I could say it. That's the nicest I could say it. Look, like I said, because I just said it earlier, but I said it, in a glancing, in a not so straight up way. I don't agree with everybody throwing Payton Talbot's name into the fucking dirt because he lost to a veteran once. Don't agree with it. He was undefeated before, okay? This isn't Payton Talbot's 5th, 6th, 7th loss. It's his first. He can come back and be undefeated and who knows, one day be a fucking MMA, UFC GOAT. He just has to choose how he responds. It looked bad. You know, I'm not taking away from the fact that it looked terrible. He got fraud checked bad. He was out grappled crazily, and even on the feet, he got some fucking work handed to him by Raoni Barcelos, you know? And now Raoni Barcelos is a name. He was a veteran, don't get me wrong, he's got a lot of UFC fights that earned some respect, but now he's a name. People fucking know him now because of what he did. And it's up to Payton, like I said, to respond. Payton's got to respond, and the best way he can do it is to improve that ground game immensely, because it looks horrible. It looks terrible. He's on the ground. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Just laying there, letting himself get fucking taken control of. He's got to sharpen up that ground game. Sharpen it the fuck up. And even on the feet, you got to find something. At times, he was able to put Raoni Barcelos in a little bit of trouble, but then Raoni's able to fucking slip out of a couple of things and then immediately recover. You can't let Raoni recover, man. If you're putting Raoni Barcelos on skates, you better fucking run after him and make sure he's slipping right on the ground. And then you finish him on the ground. Payton Talbott, his headspace, I don't know what it was. And then at one point, Payton got so frustrated, he was trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to do the Max Holloway, stay in the middle, or he was just yelling at Raoni. I don't know what the fuck he was saying, but he was saying something, and he looked pissed off. And he looked really, it was frustration. It was just all frustration, you know? But like I said, I still believe in Payton Talbott. I still regret hyping him up so much, because that was definitely not a hype-worthy performance. That was way fucking below that. And like I said, a fraud check is a fraud check, you know? He's not this huge, undefeated, nobody can touch him superstar anymore. He got fraud checked. He's got to work his way back up now. And like I said, the sky is still the limit. He can still come back and become one of the MMA GOATs, okay? Because George St. Pierre was defeated before, all right? Anderson the Spider Silva, defeated before. Demetrius Johnson, defeated before. Daniel Cormier, defeated before. All these guys on the GOAT list, okay? Two guys who were never defeated, Khabib and John Jones. But still, there are guys there that have been defeated before. So Payton Talbott could make a comeback. It's up to him. It's up to him and how he wants to respond, okay? Because he could get another bantamweight fight, and he could win that one and be right on track again towards the belt. So, like I said, it's not the time for everybody to fucking lose hope in Payton Talbott. And Payton's not the guy anymore, and you know, he's not undefeated anymore. All right, he's not untouchable anymore, but he can still be great, and it's up to him to do so. But bottom line, very shitty performance from him. He got big brothered in there, ragdolled, however you want to put it, but he got dominated and fraud checked. But yeah, overall, you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.